Well, we're back on the build, and as you can see, we got a little bit of snow. Now that fell a few days ago. I was hoping most of it would be off of the building by now, but the sun doesn't really hit the backside here of the house until about 9 o'clock this time of year. So it is ice. We had sleet, then snow, then rain. We didn't have a lot of water inside the house. That's probably because it froze up first. So now I got to figure out how to get as much of this off of here as possible without falling off and getting hurt. Getting all that ice and snow off the roof took quite a bit of time. Not a lot of fun. I can't cut holes in the roof like I need to put the chimney and the drain vent penetrations through, so I had to get that stuff off of there. I'm getting ready to bring our wood stove in, just set it right here at the entry. We're going to come back tomorrow with a dolly and move it further back where it's going to sit. But it's been on the back of the truck since the snowstorm. Well, that wasn't the most treacherous thing we've done around here, but I was definitely worried about it. I don't want to have anything happen to the stove. This is going to be the centerpiece of the room, and it's going to heat the house. But we actually bought this stove 3 years ago, and it's been sitting in the warehouse of the stove place ever since. And the reason was we got started on the house, we got the foundation done, and then foundation sat here for 2 years before we started building. But we have roof over our heads now. Hopefully I can get the penetrations done this weekend and then get the roofers up here and get that metal roof put on real quick. Gonna cross my fingers and hope they can do it in the next 2-3 weeks. I know Christmas is right there, so probably 3-4 weeks. Back up on the build today, and the weather is very, very nice. Yesterday was not a great time up on the roof scraping that ice off. I was a little unhappy to see that it was snowing when I woke up this morning, but it got warm and everything has mostly dried off the top. I'll show you all what we're doing today. I've got to get the 2x10s cut. Those are dimensional splines that go in the end to make the fascia board. And you can see we did this side already today. And the only reason we haven't completed it is I've got one more panel that goes on that bottom right there. So before I can put that in there, I've got to get that panel in place.
We need all the ways you can die off the ladder.
Okay, can you give me that other partial?
Yeah.
No, you don't climb this ladder. Down.
Then what are you gonna do? You said
I come down. You don't climb this ladder when I'm on it. Thank you. Add that to the ways that you can die on the ladder. Uh-huh. No, I don't still want to get killed on this thing.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Two reasons.
Hold this other ladder.
Yep.
Nope, that ain't gonna happen.
Okay. So we're gonna do just like last time.
Yep.
There it goes.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Doesn't always work.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You wanna try that again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay, just like that.
See what this looks like up here. Alright, bring me the foam gun, toss the foam gun and the piece of wood up to me down at the bottom. Yep. Thank you. Good job.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Look good on the end?
Yeah, it looks really good. You want the nail gun?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Still don't understand how I'm gonna get the nail gun up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It'll come to it and I'll pull it up.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Well, I'm back out here. Battery ran out on me yesterday and I just let it go. I was so frustrated. I had that top piece of fascia, that 2x10, fall out. Had to put it up again, had to scrape it first to get it in there, hammer it in. Then I had the same thing happen a couple times with the next one, and the glue set up. Once that urethane foam starts setting up, you can hang it up, you ain't getting it in there. You gotta scrape it back out. It was getting late in the day and I just said, heck with it. We went on home, ate some food, got ready for today. My bride is busy with work. I have the day off. I'm up here trying to get some of this taken care of. We are well into the afternoon, but I had to go to the hardware store because I was out of foam. Recently, I've been having trouble with my compressor. I've had that compressor for at least 15 years. I think it was probably about 2004. I got so frustrated with that Porta-Cable compressor that I went out and bought another one today. I just couldn't stand using it anymore. It's not driving nails consistently. I don't think I'm getting consistent pressure out of it. I looked online and everybody said that this Metabo was supposed to be pretty good. So I'm gonna find out. Well, it's definitely not any quieter. As far as what drove my choice on that one, it got high ratings by pros, and the price point wasn't bad for what you were getting. 4 CFM, you can run 2 lines off of it right from the tank. Well, I've got it set for 110. We're gonna find out how this thing works with my nailer, and hopefully it'll solve the problems I've been having. I had to reduce the pressure to 100 to prevent overdriving of the nails. Well, I got one more piece to put on this side, at least this long piece of the side. And I think my ladder's high enough that I can do that from the side instead of having to get up on top of there. That was pretty hanky and I didn't like it. I should probably have some kind of a fall prevention system on, but I don't know where I'd attach the thing to without making it hurt me more. Left the camera on. Well, sun's going down. That's about all I got for the day. It's like that sometimes. I don't feel like I got much done, but I got some things that I needed to do done. Hopefully I can get out here again before Christmas. If not, then it'll be Christmas Day. So certainly appreciate the new subscribers we've had recently. If you're not a subscriber, I invite you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back and check us out again. Breakheart Orchard, we are doing a lot here. I know the pace is a little slow this weekend, but there's a lot going on, and this house is starting to come along. Well, I took the day off and I'm back up here. My reason is this roof is just about ready for felt. What I got to do before I can felt it, though, is I need to go across here and nail all these panels together. We were rocking and rolling when we were getting everything put on here with the crane. Didn't have time to stop and go back and nail everything. Every place that you've got an OSB spline connecting the two panels, you've got to go through, and every 6 inches you've got to put a nail into it. Basically, you're stitching the panels together with that OSB spline. You do it on the top and you do it on the bottom. Since we're getting ready to felt this thing so we can put the roof on, I got to get this knocked out. Now, this is just monotonous work. It's cold. It was in the low 20s this morning. Fortunately, the sun came out. It got up into the mid 40s, but it's windy and that wind is cutting in. So my plan is just to get on it and start going across and knock out each section. And then after I do that, I'm coming back and I'm taping every seam with Zip Systems tape. Obviously, I'm running out of daylight and I've got a whole lot of deck left to tape. Once I get this all taped, I got to roll it, which I'm going to do. The roofing crew is going to come out here and put the felt on. So they're going to come out here and put the underlayment on, and hopefully that means that we've got a roof job coming up right behind that. If that's the case, if he's got that availability, then heck, you know, we'll be sitting pretty in a couple of weeks. We'll have a full roof on this thing. And I'll be working on windows, and that's fantastic. So looking forward to that, but I got to get on this. Talk is cheap.